a7 III is a full-frame camera with a large format sensor and that wider field of view that goes along with that. But it also lets you take an APS-C sized crop out of that sensor for when you want to use APS-C sized lenses rather than full-frame ones. This means you can use much more affordable lenses if you would like to, which is always nice. But its real strength comes when you're using full-frame lenses. Sony let you toggle this crop on and off with just an assignable button, meaning you can swap between full frame and APS-C modes really quickly, effectively turning every prime lens you have into two different focal lengths, or letting you get that extra little bit of reach out of your zoom lens when it's needed. You can set this in the menu by going to Camera tab 2, page 8, where you can set custom keys for stills, video and playback modes. Then simply set the assignable button of your choice to APS-C Super 35/full frame select. Personally, I like to use either custom 1 or 2 here on the top, or the down button on the control wheel. Both let you quickly and easily toggle it on and off when you're holding the camera here by the hand grip. This turns your 50mm lens into either a 50 or a 75mm, your 24 into a 36, or the telephoto end of your 105mm zoom lens into a 157mm. And this makes a huge difference when you're working quickly, and it really doesn't harm the image quality at all either. The full frame mode is better image quality ever so slightly. It's got a cleaner image with a lower noise floor, but the APS-C mode is still 4K and it's only slightly softer. It actually has less rolling shutter as well, which could be worth keeping in mind for when you're doing fast-paced video work with lots of camera movement where rolling shutter could be an issue. And you can take this one step further and zoom in even more by also activating clear image zoom, useful when you really need to get in close to your subject as a bit of a last resort. And the image quality is surprisingly good doing this, even though it's effectively a digital zoom, although it can cause some issues in low light situations. And of course you can set this to an assignable button just like you can with the Super 35 crop mode. Being able to swap between full frame and Super 35mm modes at the push of a button is one of my favourite things about this camera, and is something that every a7 III user should definitely be using.